Have you noticed that your balance isn't quite what it used to be? Maybe you feel a little unsteady when you walk, or you've started taking shorter, slower steps. Perhaps you find yourself reaching for a wall or holding on to furniture more often than before. It might not feel like a big deal at first, but these small changes can quietly build up over time. Without realizing it, you may start avoiding certain activities or places because you're worried about falling. And that fear can slowly take away your confidence and independence. In this conversation, we're going to talk about the most common mistakes that make balance worse over time, and more importantly, what you can do about them. These tips are especially for older adults here in the USA who want to stay steady on their feet, move with confidence, and keep their independence for as long as possible. I'll share practical, everyday solutions that you can start right away. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. Weak ankles and feet. One of the biggest reasons older adults lose their balance is weak ankles and feet. Think about it, your feet are the base of your whole body. Every step you take starts there. If that base is shaky, the rest of you will feel unstable too. Unfortunately, as we get older, many of us stop using the small muscles in our feet and ankles as much as we used to. Over time, they weaken, and that makes it harder for your body to react quickly when you trip, slip, or walk on uneven ground. The problem often starts quietly. You might notice your ankles feeling stiff in the morning or your feet getting tired after a short walk. You might avoid going barefoot or walking on uneven surfaces because it feels uncomfortable. The less you challenge your feet, the more those muscles fall asleep, and that affects your balance without you even realizing it. But here's the good news, you can wake those muscles back up and get them working again. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment, just a little daily effort. For example, try standing barefoot for a few minutes each day on a safe surface. If it's warm outside, walk on grass. If you're indoors, try a textured mat. This stimulates the nerves in your feet, helping your brain get better information about where your body is in space. Another simple exercise is rolling a tennis ball under the arch of your foot. This improves circulation, loosens tight muscles, and keeps your feet flexible. Stretching your calves every day also helps, because tight calf muscles can pull on your ankles and make them less mobile. And don't forget strengthening movements. Try rising up onto your tiptoes slowly and lowering back down. Or practice heel-to-toe walking, placing one foot directly in front of the other, while keeping your eyes forward. These moves train your ankles and feet to adjust quickly and support you in real-life situations, like stepping off a curb or changing directions suddenly. When your feet and ankles are strong, you'll notice more than just better balance. Your posture will improve, your steps will feel lighter, and you'll have more confidence moving around without fear of falling. It's a small investment of time that can make a big difference in your independence and safety. Point 2. Avoiding balance training. Another common mistake many older adults make is avoiding activities that challenge their balance. It might feel safer to move slowly, hold on to furniture, or skip exercises that seem tricky, but in reality, avoiding balance work actually makes things worse over time. Your body works like a use it or lose it system. When you stop challenging your balance, the muscles that keep you steady start to weaken, your reflexes slow down, and your brain becomes less sharp at controlling your movements. I once spoke to a woman in her early 70s who admitted she never thought about practicing balance. She said, "I just try not to move too fast anymore." But when she tried a simple test, standing with her feet close together or walking heel to toe, she was surprised at how unsteady she felt. She realized that by avoiding certain movements, she had actually been training her body to become weaker and less responsive. The good news is that balance training doesn't have to be risky or exhausting. It's not about standing on one leg for minutes at a time or doing complicated yoga poses. It's about small, safe, daily actions that retrain your body to react quickly and confidently. For example, you can stand on one foot while brushing your teeth, or walk slowly along an imaginary straight line in your kitchen. These gentle exercises remind your muscles and brain how to work together. Tai Chi is another great option. Its slow, flowing movements improve coordination and help your body learn smooth transitions from one position to another. Even just standing still with your feet together and closing your eyes for a few seconds can sharpen your body's awareness and improve your ability to make quick adjustments when needed. The benefits go beyond physical stability. Regular balance training builds confidence. You'll find yourself moving through crowded places without fear, reaching for things without worrying about losing your footing, and generally feeling more in control. That's because balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about maintaining your independence and freedom. If you've been avoiding balance challenges because you thought they were too risky, remember this: safe, consistent practice can be one of the best tools you have to protect yourself from falls and stay active for years to come. Point 3. Wearing the wrong shoes, especially indoors. The shoes you wear every day, especially inside your own home, can have a much bigger effect on your balance than you might realize. Many older adults think about supportive shoes when they go out, but at home, they slip into socks, loose slippers, or worn-out footwear without a second thought. Over time, this small habit can quietly increase the risk of slips, trips, and even serious falls. Here's why: shoes with thin, worn soles don't absorb shock well, so every step sends extra pressure into your joints. If you have arthritis, that can make walking more painful and tiring, which in turn affects your stability. Loose-fitting shoes let your feet slide around inside them, making each step less secure. And socks without proper grip can turn a smooth floor into a slippery hazard, especially on hardwood or tile. On the other end, shoes with too much cushioning or even a slight heel can dull the sense of touch in your feet. That sensory feedback, your ability to feel the ground, is critical for balance because it tells your brain exactly where your body is and how to adjust. The solution starts with choosing the right footwear for both inside and outside the home. Look for shoes with a firm but comfortable arch support to keep your feet properly aligned. The soles should be flat yet flexible, allowing your foot to move naturally while still keeping good contact with the ground. Traction is also essential. High-quality slip-resistant treads can make a big difference on a variety of surfaces, from kitchen floors to sidewalks. For outdoor use, invest in sturdy walking or athletic shoes from reputable brands that focus on support and stability. For indoors, skip the floppy slippers or slick socks and choose non-slip house shoes or slippers with a secure back and adjustable straps. Velcro closures are a great option because they let you tighten the fit as needed. Avoid backless styles that can slip off, and if you do wear socks, make sure they have silicone grip patterns on the bottom for traction. It might seem like a small detail, but wearing the wrong shoes day after day can slowly chip away at your balance and confidence. The right pair, on the other hand, supports your joints, keeps you steady, and gives your body the best chance to react quickly to unexpected slips, helping you stay on your feet and moving safely. Point 4. Over-relying on walls, furniture, or objects. It's natural to reach for a wall, countertop, or piece of furniture when you feel unsteady. In the moment, it feels like you're keeping yourself safe. But here's the problem: if you do this often, your body starts depending on those supports instead of keeping itself balanced on its own. Over time, your muscles, reflexes, and even your brain's coordination skills can get weaker simply because they're not being used as much as they should. I've seen many older adults start this habit after a small stumble or a close call. At first, it's just for peace of mind, but before long, it becomes automatic. You might find yourself sliding your hand along the hallway wall without even thinking about it, or positioning your chair so you can hold on to something when you stand up. The less your body is challenged to balance on its own, the more dependent it becomes, and the harder it is to move freely without help. That doesn't mean you should give up legitimate aids like canes or walkers if your doctor has recommended them. Those tools are important and sometimes necessary. What we're talking about here is breaking the habit of using walls or furniture as a crutch when you don't actually need to. It's about keeping your natural balancing systems, your muscles, joints, and inner ear, active and sharp. Here's a simple way to test yourself. Try walking through a familiar space in your home without touching anything for support. Notice how you feel. Do you move confidently, or do you get nervous and reach for something, just in case? If you feel anxious, that's a sign your body could use more balance practice. To rebuild confidence, start small. Spend a few minutes each day walking short distances without holding on, making sure the area is safe and free of obstacles. You can also try standing in place and gently shifting your weight from one foot to the other without touching anything. These small steps strengthen the muscles that keep you upright, and they also retrain your brain to react quickly if you ever lose your footing. When you work on reducing your reliance on walls and furniture, you're not just improving your balance, you're also regaining independence. The less you depend on external supports, the more control you'll have over your movements, and the more confident you'll feel in any environment. Point 5. Neglecting vision and inner ear health. Your eyes and inner ear are two of the most important systems for keeping your balance, and yet, many older adults overlook them. You might notice that you're tripping more often, misjudging the height of a step, or feeling unsteady in dim light, and assume it's just normal aging. In reality, these could be signs that your vision or inner ear function isn't giving your brain the clear information it needs to keep you steady. Your vision helps you judge distances, see changes in terrain, and spot obstacles before you step on them. The inner ear, through the vestibular system, tells your brain where your head and body are in space, helping you make quick adjustments to stay upright. When either of these systems isn't working well, your brain is forced to make balanced decisions with incomplete or inaccurate information, greatly increasing your risk of a fall. Common vision issues like cataracts, glaucoma, or macular degeneration can slowly make it harder to see depth, contrast, and motion. If your glasses prescription is outdated, you might not be seeing clearly enough to react in time. Similarly, inner ear problems such as benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, BPPV, labyrinthitis, or Meniere's disease can cause dizziness, delayed reactions, or that floating sensation while walking. The first step to protecting your balance is to schedule regular, thorough eye exams, not just quick vision checks. Ask your eye doctor to test depth perception, contrast sensitivity, and peripheral vision, as these are crucial for navigating safely. For your inner ear, see a specialist if you notice dizziness, vertigo, or unsteadiness that gets worse when you turn your head or move suddenly. Vestibular rehabilitation therapy can often make a big difference, and many inner ear issues respond well to targeted treatment. At home, you can also make small adjustments to help your vision and inner ear work at their best. Add brighter lighting in hallways and staircases. Use night lights to guide you safely to the bathroom. Apply high-contrast tape to the edges of steps so they're easier to see. If you struggle with glare or low light, yellow-tinted glasses can improve contrast and clarity. Your muscles, joints, eyes, and inner ear all work together to keep you balanced. If one part is weak, the whole system suffers. By taking care of your vision and inner ear health, you give your brain the accurate signals it needs to keep you steady, confident, and independent. Point 6. Ignoring overall muscle strength. While balance exercises, good footwear, and sensory health are important, there's another piece of the puzzle that many older adults overlook: overall muscle strength. Your legs, hips, back, and core muscles all play a huge role in keeping you steady. If these muscles are weak, your body has to work much harder to stay upright, and your reaction time when you trip or slip becomes slower. As we age, muscle naturally starts to shrink, a process called sarcopenia. Without regular strength training, this loss can happen faster, leaving you feeling weaker, less stable, and more tired during everyday activities. It's not just about lifting heavy objects or doing gym workouts. Even basic movements like getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or walking uphill require strength from multiple muscle groups working together. The problem is, many older adults avoid strength exercises because they're worried about getting injured or think it's too late to start. But the truth is, safe, gentle strength training is one of the most powerful tools you have for preventing falls and staying active. Stronger muscles not only support your joints and improve posture, they also give you the ability to recover quickly if you stumble. You can start small and still see big results. For example, chair sit-to-stands. Repeatedly stand up from a chair without using your hands. Wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall, place your hands on it, and bend your elbows to lower yourself toward it, then push back. Step-ups. Use a low, sturdy step to practice stepping up and down, one leg at a time. Gentle resistance bands. These are lightweight, inexpensive, and perfect for building strength in arms, legs, and core without straining your joints. The key is consistency. Just 10 to 15 minutes of strength training a few days a week can make a big difference in your ability to move with confidence. And the benefits go beyond balance. You'll have more stamina, less joint pain, and a greater ability to enjoy activities without feeling exhausted. Think of muscle strength as the hidden engine behind your balance. The stronger that engine is, the smoother and safer every movement becomes, helping you stay independent and active for years to come. Staying steady on your feet isn't just about avoiding falls, it's about protecting your independence, your confidence, and your ability to enjoy life without constant worry. Each of the points we've talked about, keeping your ankles and feet strong, practicing balance regularly, wearing the right shoes, avoiding over-reliance on supports, and caring for your vision and inner ear, works together to form a strong foundation for your stability. Ignore even one of them, and it can quietly weaken the whole system. I'd like to leave you with this thought: every step you take toward better balance is a step toward more freedom. The stronger and steadier you are, the more you can say yes to the activities, outings, and moments that bring you joy. And that's what truly matters, living your life fully, without fear holding you back. If you found these tips helpful, please share them with a friend or family member who could benefit. And I'd love to hear from you. What's the first change you're going to make for your balance starting today? Your answer might inspire someone else to take that same important step.